And winter is raging in the Gaza Strip, and many of the nearly 2 million Palestinians displaced by Israel's devastating genocide are struggling to protect themselves from the wind, cold, and rain. Let's see.
There is a shortage of blankets and warm clothing, little wood for the fire, and the patched tents and tarpaulins in which the families live are becoming increasingly threadbare after months of intensive use, and with hardly any humanitarian aid due to the Israeli blockade. All this while the cold winter is becoming more and more present with no relief for the families.
We go inside our tents after sunset and don't go out because it is very cold, and it gets colder by midnight.
ندخل على الخيمة صحيح نعاني من برد يعني خاصة في أواسط الليل في الساعة 12 واحدة تنتين.
My 7-year-old daughter almost cries at night because of how cold she is.
يعني إذا كانت تبكي في الليل من كثرة وشدة البرد. حتى لو بدنا نولع نار وين بدنا نولع نار في مكان مغلق.
Even if we want to light a fire, where would we light it in an enclosed place like this, inside a tent? Even outside the tent, we have fear because of the occupation aircraft. More than one accident happened and several tents were struck due to setting fires. So we suffer from this issue, and we rejoice when the morning comes, because we suffer from extreme cold at night.
شديد جدا جدا في أواسط الليل.
The United Nations has warned of people living in precarious makeshift shelters who may not survive the winter. At least 945,000 people are in need of winter supplies, which have become prohibitively expensive in Gaza due to shortage. In addition, the United Nations also fears that infectious diseases, which spiked last winter, will rise again due to increased malnutrition. The United Nations Reliefs and Works Agency for Palestinian Refugees has been planning all year for winter in Gaza. But the aid it has been able to get into the territory is not even close to being enough for the people. The agency distributed 6,000 tents over the past 4 weeks in northern Gaza, but was unable to get them to other parts of the Strip. Some 22,000 tents are blocked in Jordan, and 600,000 blankets and 33 truckloads of mattresses have remained in Egypt since the summer, because the agency does not have Israeli approval or a safe route to get them into Gaza, and because it has had to prioritize desperately needed food aid. Meanwhile, the displaced are trying to survive on what little they have.
No proper clothes, no socks, nothing. We never expected to live such a life. My house was so good in the north. Our blankets are very thin. They never warms us. We feel the moisture from the ground, and the cold is killing us. We wake up in the morning freezing. Do you know what freezing means? We are shivering from the cold.
The Israeli government has said that it has coordinated with various international agencies to send aid to Gaza to prepare the coastal enclave for winter. But the truth is that no aid has arrived, and winter now seems to be another weapon in the hands of Israel to continue carrying out its genocide.